And I'm probably going to be a little nervous in light of what happened on Thursday night. Just to reiterate something about him, we're here because to us it is about sanitation, the protection of the public. We're trained to do certain skin analysis, to check for abrasions, things like that, before we even do it. And I'm not sure where the natural hair braiding came into play, because all the years, and it's over 30 years, I've been a hairdresser, a cosmetologist, we call that hair design. And we do teach that in school. So whether you're adding extensions to the hair, you're just braiding it, we do teach that in school, to the extreme of her beautiful hair right here, to just doing cornrowing or doing crowning. That is taught in school. To answer about the young women, all the vocational schools teach cosmetology. So if they are very interested in it, they can get a free education right through high school. It's there for them, all they have to do is apply for it. So as far as, saying the cost factor behind it, there really isn't. Unless, again, from what we heard the other night, people coming in from this country at an older age and stuff like that, well, that's the requirements, and if that's what they choose to do, then they should follow what our guidelines were. To also answer the question about insurance companies and that, and there's no report of any incidents happening in that. The only thing that ever has to be reported through an insurance company is if there's loss of life or loss of limb. So any lawsuits or anything that is out there because of an unlicensed cosmetologist or barber or esthetician, it doesn't have to be reported unless, again, it's loss of life. And we went through this last year at the hearing. Again, just to make note, they said they're just braiding, doing hair, but in order to remove an updo, you have to shampoo and cleanse that scalp before you put other extensions into the hair. And then again, her beautiful hair, if you look at her scalp, all that detail work is done with a razor and clippers. It's not done with a scissor.
Are you available? Are you all set?
The other thing is, if this bill does pass, what happens to the people that have spent their lifetime educating themselves to protect the public? We're salon owners, some school directors, we have people that are private wedding people, like Melissa you heard from. Do we have to put shingles up in front of our businesses saying that, yes, we're licensed? Do we have to justify our education? I don't see how this is fair to the people that play by the rules and do the right things, and we take real concern about protecting our customers and patrons. And I guess that's it.
Senator Morgan, did you have a...
I'm sorry.
Are you a professional instructor now?
I'm the director of Empire Beauty School. I'm a licensed instructor, and I've worked in salons, and I've owned salons.
So you're an instructor at a school. So
When need
it's
be.
going to impact your business as far as people going through the classes?
Not really, no.
Okay.
I mean, am I misunderstanding? What do you mean?
You're afraid that it's going to impact your business?
My bottom line dollar? No, because if they don't want to become a licensed cosmetologist, they'll just go to another industry.
But they're not looking to be cosmetologists. They're looking just to braid hair.
But you keep saying that, and yeah, what I don't get is you're saying braiding, it's cultural. And the only way I can kind of make sense of this myself is, If people come from Italy and they're fantastic cooks, and that's their culture, are you gonna let them open up a restaurant without food licenses and
They would
making
still-
sure?
They would still have to go through the same licensing to start a business.
Correct.
Right, but they
So
don't have
why-
to go to cooking school to do it.
Yeah, but they still have to get certified or be,
They have to get certified in food precautions.
exactly. So,
Right.
and that's what we're saying too. Do I feel they need to have 1,200 hours? No, but they need to be trained properly in sanitation, bacteriology and that, and how to protect the public.
That could be a one-day class for them. I mean, there
Well,
could
that's
be-
up to the state to decide.
Senator Oyer.
So what percentage of the curriculum then is dedicated towards those
The
issues?
hair design?
No, towards the health and the health
Sanitation?
and sanitation concerns that you have.
It's all through our curriculum. In the beginning of the pre-salon in my curriculum, 450 hours. When they go onto the salon floor where they're doing actual practice, that continues through right till they take their state boards.
And
We make sure they don't put combs in their mouths, that, seriously, that's part of this. You know, you laugh at me, but last year when a young lady did a demonstration here, after she put the hair and braided it, she stuck the comb in her mouth. And I was like, okay, those are the things you learn in school about sanitation.
Common sense.
You're right, you would think.
Through the chair, please.
But-
All right, did you have a follow-up question?
Well, given your background in instruction, I'm just curious for you. You said this is taught in school, so
Sanitation, yes.
right. Well, no. So I'm going back to the hair braiding aspect of it. So I represent Newport, and so I have one of the cosmetology schools
Yeah.
at Rogers High School, and I've talked to people in that program who have gone through the program and have not learned this. And I also have friends who have tried to go to salons and have been turned away from salons because hairstylists there don't know how to do their hair. So my question is, how many hours of this overall curriculum is actually dedicated to this training?
And by training, we do have hair design. And again, you're calling it braiding and that. It's not. It's far more than just braiding hair.
But a percentage ballpark?
Oh, God, at our school,
Your design is at least 105 hours
105 hours?
minimum.
Yeah. Well, she's testifying. She teaches the salon level.
Further questions? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks.